regrets removing a man from life support.
Toronto the Good maintains its esteemed reputation, and we bring you the weekend's top movie picks. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's Friday, October 18th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Faiza Amin. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Erica Vella. Ahead on our show, we have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Faiza has our top story.
The Supreme Court of Canada has ruled that Toronto doctors cannot take a comatose man off life support without his family's consent. In a split 5-2 decision, the court ruled this morning that Sunnybrook Hospital cannot stop treatment for 61-year-old Hassan Rassouli. Rassouli has severe brain damage as a result of an infection following brain surgery he underwent in 2010. Doctors say they believe it's in Rassouli's best interest to end treatment. His wife, Parashar Salasal, a licensed physician in Iran, says it goes against their Shia Muslim religion and says her husband chose some level of consciousness. The court says under Ontario's Healthcare Consent Act, treatment cannot be discontinued just because doctors consider it to be a medical benefit.
October is Child Abuse Prevention Month in Ontario. The Early Childhood Education Student Council at Humber is wearing purple today to raise awareness for the organization called Boost. Caroline Brown has the details.
Help prevent child abuse. Any donation makes a huge change in the life of a child.
Boost is a registered charity providing services and programs to youth, children, and families in Toronto. The Child Abuse Prevention and Intervention Organization recently opened 2 new locations in Central Ontario to deliver court preparation and support to children and youth. In a Canadian incident study of reported child abuse and neglect in Ontario, the number of children currently being abused is almost 30,000. 93% of perpetrators are known to their child victims, 69% of sexual abuse involve girls, and 31% involve boys. 69% of physical abuse cases resulted from inappropriate punishment. Exposure to family violence was the most common form of emotional abuse. 54% surveyed would not report suspected signs of child abuse, and 55% said they would find it difficult to report if the situation involves someone they knew. Ashley Harris is a member of the ECE Student Council and is here fundraising for Boost and raising awareness for child abuse.
I feel like it's our responsibility as ECEs to be able to know the signs and know how to help.
You can find more information by visiting boostforkids.org and oacas.org for the Ontario Children's Aid Society. Come out and support your ECE Council. They'll be here raising money all day. Caroline Brown, Humber News.
The Toronto Police Service is thinking of equipping officers with video cameras. The cameras are thought to create better accountability for the public and police. They could be mounted on glasses or on a uniform. The recommendation came from the Police and Community Engagement Review report released Wednesday. The report was sparked by allegations of bias and racial profiling by police. We won't see these cameras on officer apparel anytime soon, but this is the first time Toronto police have formally considered the idea.
25,000 runners from 60 countries are expected to invade Toronto this weekend for the Scotiabank Toronto Waterfront Marathon. It is also expected to bring in $30 million for local community charities. But of course, this will cause some issues on the road. Here are your major road closures to watch out for. The marathon will close roadways from Lakeshore near Ellis Avenue in the West End to Queen Street and Beach Avenue in the East End, as well as portions of Bathurst, Bloor, University, and Bay Streets. The time of the closures vary. Bay Street will be closed from noon Saturday to 7 p.m. Sunday. Lakeshore Boulevard will be closed from 6 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Sunday. For full details, go to TorontoWaterfrontMarathon.com.
An international poll has ranked Toronto as the second most reputable city in the world. The Reputation Institute's annual list puts Sydney, Australia in first place and Stockholm in third. More than 22,000 people from G8 countries participated in the online survey that ranked 100 cities. They were asked about a city's appeal in terms of its economy, environment, and government, as well as the city's safety, sports, and entertainment. Last year's top position was held by Vancouver, which now drops to 14th. The Reputation Institute is an advisory company with offices in 30 different countries.
And how many donuts can you eat in a minute, Faiza?
I can't really say I've ever tried, Erica.
Well, Humber students had the opportunity to find out today. Yasmin Neal has the story.
Those with a sweet tooth gathered in the Student Center today for a donut eating competition. Mobim Sheikh of the Good Deeds a Day Club held this event. Along with cupcakes, donuts, and prizes, dares were also given to participants.
So it would be either go compliment someone, go give someone a hug, send a bunch of smiley faces to your friends, something like small.
The Good Deeds a Day Club just started up this September. The donut eating competition didn't allow participants to use their hands. Each person had to eat as many donuts as they could in 1 minute. Students gathered to get in on the fun. Frank Masai was the winner of one round.
Oh, I feel very happy that I won. I actually thought I wasn't going to win, but me winning, yeah, I guess the good luck, I guess.
Some students were hesitant while others jumped right in.
The contest was held from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. today, and even I joined in the fun. Yasmin Neal, Humber News.
Thanks, Yasmin. When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Jonathan Rumley will have the sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Sandra the Grandis.
The sun may be shining, but don't forget your umbrellas just yet. I'll have your 5-day weather forecast after the break.